Good morning. It's Monday morning here in Cypress, Texas. I already did my run and workout, and I was doing my walk and talk, and people calling me. So I'm just sitting down here and talk to you. All right. So um, the bishop keeps unfolding things, and it's really interesting. So he was talking about a couple things. One is he's got an engineering background, and he was talking about how the uh, the dimensions for the tabernacle are the same dimensions for the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. And so this is really what God took it from there. So this morning, I'm listening to people debating on what happened in Genesis with the curse of Canaan, who was the son of Ham, and they're like trying to figure out did Ham have homosexual intercourse with Noah? Why did uh, Canaan get cursed? You know, well, what it was is Ham, when Noah was drunk, so was his wife was drunk when the tent had sex with his mother, and the offspring was Canaan. That's why Canaan got cursed. You know, and so I was just looking that up, and then up comes Billy Carson. So Billy Carson um, studied the this ancient Sumerian text, and he's been to Egypt and seen where Jesus has lived until the age of 12 years old, and then tracked him to Tibet, and then where he learned healing and all this kind of stuff, and then went um, back to Egypt, and then at age 32 started his ministry um, in in Jerusalem. Okay, so in Israel, right? And then the other thing that the bishop talked about was Caiaphas killing, having John the Baptist executed. Who John the Baptist was the true high priest in the with the had the right credentials and lineage, right? And by doing so, he cursed himself and he cursed all of Israel by doing that. Okay, and well, then this video goes to Billy Carson talking about where Jesus lived in Egypt, and then went to Tibet, and then India, and then back to Egypt, and then to Israel. And he Sunday, the bishop was talking about how Caiaphas. Now, I learned before I came to the church that Caiaphas and Herod were cousins, and they were Edomites. That was their heritage. They were from Esau, the twin brother of Jacob. Okay, and that's where they came from. And then the so there's this Billy Carson starts talking about the dimensions of the pyramid. All right, also are perfectly in, I forget the number, 436 times the the size of the Great Pyramid of Giza is exact dimensions for all the points of the pyramid to hit the circumference of the Earth. All right, so I don't know if there's a tie in there or not, but I'm thinking there is. But isn't that interesting? All right. Well, it's fairly nice out today. Not too hot. Maybe it's the cold front coming in. I don't know. All right. Have a good day.